Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. What we got here? This is Nightveil's Cauldron of Horror, issue 2, 295 from AC Comics. Best known for Femforce. If I'm remembering right, it's been a little bit. This is like some public domain horror stories where her hosts them in one new story, and Nightveil is like their version of Phantom Lady. I think they were calling her Phantom Lady for a short bit, then DC revived that character and they didn't want to fight it, so they just changed her name, if I'm remembering right. So let's get this. This is my comic shop. This is very good, but I thought it was a little better shaped than very good. Okay, Luthor, you got to move over just a little bit, guys. We'll need a little bit more of the frame here. Look, they got the scare videos. What they got? They got Dr. Terra's House of Horrors, The Carpenter, Cauldron of Blood, Deranged. Is that the it? I'm thinking that's got to be the one. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Here, it's black and white. Michael Heike is the scripting, and Bill Maramon is the pencils. This is the original story. And she's kind of like supernatural powers, but it's cheesecake. It's kind of cheesecakey art. But then we get these old stories. This is from Fiction House Ghost Comics, art by John Bell. This is Ghost of the Gorgon. I really love these black and white reprints of public domain stuff. I don't know why, but in black and white it just works so good for me. I don't understand it. I mean, part of it is probably because I'm partially colorblind, but I don't know the rest. It's just cool story. And you get a little. She's going through her house. Remember what's happening. There's like stuff, and then we get this next story, which is art by Bob Powell. Bob Powell drew such great shit. He's one of those I never would have learned about until I got started getting a hold of stuff like this. And I don't think I even paid the $2.95 the cover says. I think I paid like $1 something. And this is the kind of stuff I dug out of the cheap bins for years. Seduction of the Innocent. And that was in color from Map of Doom by Joe Kubert. Check that out. Hold on, let's move that a little closer to the center there. Check this out. Joe Kubert, Avon's Weird Horrors, number 9, 1953. And, that's some cool looking art. Let me pull back out. The Map of Doom. That's pretty cool. I probably have almost a short box full of this kind of stuff. Most of it's black and white. I did have some Eclipse did a lot of color. And their stuff, it just didn't sell, and it was in the cheap bins, in the early 90s, right before Image and Value and all that, the boom happened. The comic shop cheap bins were just packed full of that stuff like that. Some late 70s indie stuff, but mostly like 80s boom stuff, just packed full, and you get them. Especially if you're buying a lot, the guy be like, they're 50 cents or a quarter. I'll give you like 10 for $1 if you buy a whole pile of that shit. I don't see the shit dripped on her. And a Joe Kubert school ad, and then tell them what's in this and back issues. These are always really cool comics. Fantasia, the definitive monthly superhero magazine featuring comic reviews, articles, games, films, TV, books, graphic novels, comic strips, news, interviews, so much more on all your top superheroes. Let's see the same top superhero. Martial Law. Sorry, I didn't recognize Martial Law. American Eagle. I don't know who that is. These are always cool. They also did Google Art Quarterly and a bunch of these. One drawback is some of them, because the print run was so low, especially when you get a little bit into during the comic boom and a little bit after the 90s, the print run on these AC things is so low sometimes you're going to pay through the ass for them. I mean, you're going to pay, $8 to $10 for a comic that back then was, $2 to $3. And back then paying $3 for this comic says 89, that was black and white. You're like, oh shit, but this was made for a specialized person. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.